Let's
Now it's time to eat. All right.
Fun.
Okay. So today I'm going to be making another great dish from Taste of Home magazine. These are apple dumpling roll-ups. I can't wait. Oh, bring it out. Bring it all out. Yeah, so you guys can enjoy this while I'm making
I'm going to start.
This recipe was submitted by Jenny Lichty, and she joins us from West Salem, Ohio. Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Hi, Jenny.
Great. How are you today?
Great.
We are wonderful. This looks delicious. Thank you so much. How
Jenny-
did you come up with this recipe?
Jenny, can you hear us? Yeah. Okay.
You're on Michigan Country in Ohio, and every restaurant menu you'll find these delicious apple dumplings. But my family, who all loves to cook, never made them, and I never could figure out why until I tried to make them and realized how tedious they are. If you don't wrap the dough around the apple just right and you don't bake them long enough, they just don't turn out very good. So I decided to find a recipe that tasted like an apple dumpling but was a lot easier to make.
Well, you know what? Everybody over here, while you're talking, is going, oh, I'm making so much noise over here. How delicious this is, huh? Is it great? Can't wait. You're eating it too? Oh, my goodness. Okay, do you have any tips you can give for about making this before we start? Any tips?
Uh-oh.
You know, the biggest thing that I ran into when I was working with the dough is sometimes it's a little sticky when you mix it together. Just add a little bit of extra flour. And if it's too sticky, and make sure you don't roll it out too thin, or when you're trying to roll it up, the apples can poke through the dough. Okay. And also make sure your apple pieces are cut pretty small so that they aren't real big, large hunks that you're trying to roll into the dough also.
Right, good advice. Okay, so we're going to put these together, and the first thing we're going to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I have the flour over here, and to this I'm going to add baking powder and a little bit of salt. We're going to whisk this together. Are you busy eating, or do you want me to do it?
Well, I'm busy
okay,
eating.
he's busy eating. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're taking some butter. Okay. We're going to put some butter in here, and we're going to use our pastry cutter. And we're going to cut. No. Wait. Why don't you? Oh, look at you. Why don't you look at you? Look at you. All right. So we're going to.
Back to eating.
Yeah, he should go back to eating.
I do that really well, Jenny. I'm really good at that part.
And so what you want to do is you want to take the butter and cut it up with your pastry cutter until they come to the size of little baby peas. And then after they have. Yeah, thank you. Do you use cold? Oh, thank you, coming from you.
Watching your technique over here.
Wow, coming.
With my hands in it.
Yeah, you can do that too, but you want to make sure the butter's really nice and cold, right? Do you? No?
I do, but you know what? I'll admit that I cheat. I use my hands a lot also.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and mix this in. I have some milk here. I'm going to put the milk in here. And then what you want to do is you want to form your dough. Before I get my hands in and get all dirty, we're going to form the dough. And when you do that, this is going to be a little bit sticky. So just be patient and just keep folding it in. Have some extra flour over here, so when you put it on your board, you'll have some flour for your hands and the board, and it won't stick.
Kim, do you have some extra flour?
Yeah.
On there?
On your skirt.
I took my skirt off for Joey's segment.
With the boots. For
And then, when you have the dough and it's in a nice ball, you're going to roll it out with a rolling pin, and then you're going to put it on a baking sheet, and it should turn out like this through the magic. See how beautiful that is? All right. Very nice. Okay, so now what you're going to do is we have some powder, we have some brown sugar and cinnamon. Is there anything else in here, Jenny? Just the brown sugar?
Just the brown sugar and the cinnamon.
All right.
If you change up the ingredients, sometimes I'll change up the spices when I'm making it.
What other spices?
Sometimes I'll use diced peaches instead and add some nutmeg to that mixture.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Do I put the whole thing in here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my, because there's a lot of sugar. Okay, here we go.
It bakes into the apples and gives a real good sweetness to the dough. Because there's not a lot of sweetness in the dough right now.
All right. Well,
I just polished that whole thing off.
Oh, my gosh, you certainly did.
Delicious.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Doesn't it taste like a fancy Cinnabon?
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
You know what Jacqueline
That's what I said. It's like
What?
a Cinnabon with apple.
She wouldn't work on her show because she would eat like this every day.
I know. We do eat 2 or 3 times a day. I know. Now we're going to take this and roll it up into a cylinder, right? We're going to roll this up. Ooh, this is the fun part. I love this.
Apples might fall out. Don't worry about it. Just put it on top of the roll-ups before you bake them.
Okay. So are we going to make the seams? We're going to close the seams pinch the seams together, right?
Yeah, as good as you can. Sometimes if they don't pinch close, just make sure you hold the roll-up together as you're putting it into the baking pan.
All right. Roll it up.
I really love her.
because she's allowing you to make a recipe relaxed. There are no stringent rules. This is how cooking should be. You know, keep some flour around if it's sticky.
Yeah. All right.
That's
So
the hardest thing I have to do when I'm trying to convert a recipe for Taste of Home is figure out the exact amount that I'm using because I don't measure a lot when I'm cooking or baking.
all right, what we're going to do, we have some here in the pan already. We sprayed this pan, and we're going to take a little bit of the rolled apples right here. Ooh, look how pretty this turned out. Ooh, beautiful. Gonna pop that right in there, and then look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now we have the sauce. The sauce is really easy. Of course, all of the recipes are on our Facebook page and, of course, in Taste of Home magazine. But this is just sugar, water, flour, a little bit of butter and cinnamon. You're going to bring it to a boil. I'll whisk it. This is dirty whisk, so I'm not going to use that.
So you whisk it.
Whisk it good. All right, so I'm going to use this, and then we're going to bake. We're going to pour the sauce all over the top, right? Here we go. Look at this. Watch this. Oh, stop it. Oh, ew. All right. So you're going to put it into the oven, and you're going to bake it for 40.
I'll take the pot, please.
Oh, you want the pot? There you go. You're going to lick half the pot. There's a spatula, girl. You go for it. All right.
Here we
So
go. I'm going to put this in. I got it.
okay, it's very hot. It's going to go in.
Going in.
Here, sweetie,
Look at
take
that.
that.
Okay.
So you don't burn yourself. All right, get ready for this. Going to take it out of the oven. Going to let it stand for about. Gonna let it cool for about 10 minutes so you don't burn the top of your mouth because the top is really hot. Okay, so let it, how is it? Great? Vanilla ice cream, vanilla frozen yogurt. Jenny, thank you so much. This was really great. Thank you.